pelan ini. Wait, guys. Oh ya, suara gimana? Lagi dulu. Wait, bro. Salah, nah. Woi, pencuri. Salam olahraga. Salam bang, salam olahraga.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Woi.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Lu main juga, Bu. Tes.
So we're up and running. Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase as many talents. I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Lawan berat ini, Leon Malvinski. Budimano.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Dulu mainin football juga tidak. Terang sekali.
It's Thuram. Threads one in. Pull it.
What the fuck?
Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Romario. Laid out to the left flank. Lovely feet. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Puma
it's come to nothing.
Saya ada beli yang sharing tuh. Saya ada beli 47 hari. 47.000. Cuman dia antri, Bu. Bilang 3 hari baru bisa main. Harga kawan hampir 1 juta.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they
Selasa
can.
dong, hari Selasa harus main.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defense though able to hold on this time.
Sekali, serius.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Bisa nonton dia live, orang di TikTok kan.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back. It's constantly looking for the ball into the box. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Kanan, arah kanan di sana.
Busquets, Mateus, and it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Aduh, Pokemon borok.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. Pullet is there, and he can get that clear. Out to the left it goes. That's from Mario. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Maldini. Thuram. Messi carries the ball down the right. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. And here's Messi. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. And it's from Mario. It's a searching pass. No, the less said about that pass, the better.
Grafik kelas parah bos ini. Suka film, kita nonton film 4K dong.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through.
Ay, tolong.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cleared without complication. Messi. Oh, this is from... And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Aduh. Tuh, be. Pokemon, saya lupa setel sini. Pokemon. Saya setel di mana tadi? Coba lu cek sih, udah dong. Kayaknya akan baca lu cek, coy.
This is their second corner of the game. There's the header. Oh, split-second reaction. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dia tengah malam bu baru.
That's put paid to a promising move.
Kalau siang Sunday sih.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Siang Sunday live ni drop ni dia kasih.
Busquets and the counter is on.
Ini live tengah malam.
Now it's Pullet. Knocks it into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pullet. Reached half time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes. Action is back on the way. Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pullet. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a decent ball. Best. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it.
Sama asli bu.
Chelsea
Itu dia pun
their second corner now.
unggahan itu kan close-nya. Siapa kena tegur, mau dia great notice ini terus. Tanda seru
short. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. Has a shot!
Anjing.
That is some save from Khan.
Di trade kayak
number 3 coming up.
Server yang kita pakai itu orang pakai semua kan. Dia apa istilahnya rumah wifi itu.
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi running with the ball. Just about up to the hour now. So, what can they make of this? Best being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's still anyone's game, 0-0. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pullet, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That has been cut short. Mateus. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can clear their lines. Best. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him.
Jam tayang ni. Lambat sekali naik.
Rafinha going face to face with his great rival. And cuts out the supply.
Iran sedikit lagi hilang dari peta. Amerika dan Israel yang gabung.
Beckenbauer. Well, they could break here. Nicely intercepted.
Bitcoin may aman tiro.
You just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was. Just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Israel dan Iran yang perang dia.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. And it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending.
He still came out on top. Oh, that's well spotted. Best. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That'll be a throw.
Hancur ya kalau berita perang B. Manas, woi. Mas, ibu kita beli itu. Di sana di invest mana?
Now it's Rafinha. And that's another throw.
Mas sekarang berapa, Mas Murni? Saya cek di apa itu Cina yang biasa 2.700 kan terakhir. Pusat emas kan ini. Pusatemas.com. Son berkau kok ini. Abonir share lu Aboni dengan opar calo.
Substitution on the field.
Dia punya ada Abon.
Del Piero.
Royce.
Number 5.
Fired deep towards the terrific header.
Number 22.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's a real disappointment as well after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little
Coming
reward.
on the field. Number 10. Zico. Number 20. Grigori. Number 23. Zanetti.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Guti.
Had it nicked away.
Number 11. Riker.
Bodoh kok.
That's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Aboni de ekor Nino kayaknya di
When the
Alfamart.
manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And it's Guti.
Hilang lah ada.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Busquets picking up the man of the match award, and those.
Ada 7 poin lah. Marah gitu lah ya. Domes di rival ka suka bubar. oleh di FC. Oleh di FC ini apa nih? Old lady. Sylvester. Lutar Matthews. Oh, Lampard dia. Gimana? Messi. Capello. Sagi pandai mah. Tuh lumayan bertahan sulit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Ball looks a good one. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Yokohama F. Marinos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. He has made sure that's not getting through. Royce. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that looks a decent ball. Busquets. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Royce. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Royce. Spread it left. Fired deep towards the back post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Makan dia adik.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Aduh,
That's a fine interception. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He won't be happy with that one. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro gets it away. Now it's Inzaghi. Lampard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. And this is Inzaghi. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries a cross. Maldini. He's having a go! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Royce. Spread out to the left. Played in. And he's gone backward here. Big chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Chance.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the finish! It's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Now this could be a chance. Guti. Messi. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is out of play. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack.
Has been indicated.
Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Lampard. Ambitious ball here. That pass isn't the best. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
This is a
so we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Played into space. No, that was never going to make it. Jordi Alba going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yokohama F. Marinos has the chance to go the other way. Nicely intercepted. Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. Jordi Alba delivers. Jordan Henderson couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
No way through. Oh, good looking ball. Backward it goes. Jordi Alba, ball driven forward. Big header! It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's found a way past. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this?
How fucking why? Come on,
it's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yokohama F. Marinos really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Royce goes hurtling down that left-hand side. It's a good-looking Royce
Leo.
hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Oh, that's delightful. And Messi!
Oh my God.
Oh, taken with
Leo
style.
Messi, Joe.
And again they hit the front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
This is Messi, Blitz Joe.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chelsea go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitutions taking
This
place.
might spell danger. Yokohama F. Marinos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
What?
Whistle's gone,
That's a
foul. Batistuta! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. Claimed by the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jordi Alba. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Guti. Coming on the field is number 4, Kukchu.
So their fourth corner of the game. Mateus with the short one. Mateus with the cross. It's a mighty
Wow.
effort. And he hits the net.
The bats.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking tight. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Great shot!
Yes.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's following up. Lingered over it. The chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Jordan Henderson proves too strong, too smart. And it's Kukchu. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kelas bro,
An absolute peach. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Yokohama. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
First time class, eh?
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Mana gol Messi nih? Ini dia bro, gol terbaik. Itu pressing terbaik. Ini raja ya udara. Hey guys, thank you. Bisa tuh kembali.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars.
1850. Tidur lah, kan? Syukurlah. Jam 4 berhenti. Salah. Mansu bro. Bro lama.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the look. Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Pasti
They're
dibeli
really
oh
swift.
anjing.
Somewhat off target. Great vision. And this is Azar. Oh, that's well spotted.
Marilah.
He's picked his way through. Batistuta. Now it's Tonali. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's superb. And it's Zanetti.
Oh.
He's cut it out. Busquets.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Best.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now this could be a chance. Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. And they can counter here. And it's Azar. It's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cordoba with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Isco. Tonali. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Lambat sekali.
Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Isco. And here's Mbappe. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. And this is Messi. And he's managed to... Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schneider is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Azar. And it's Isco. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Threads one in. Offside that time. Mbappe, and it's Azar, distributed tidily. Now Tonali, and that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cordoba have their second corner now. And this is Batistuta. Lovely feet. Isco. Zanetti. Lovely ball and a real... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Ruben Dias. Busquets is always looking to break lines.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Batistuta. Tonali. And no, that was never going to make it. Best. Messi. Best. He has found the way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hazard. Best. It's headed upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good ball, good take. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It'll be a throw-in. Tonali. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Stood up well to him there. It's a promising position. And the finish! He's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes short. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Best. He's had it nicked away. And it's Batistuta. Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thuram powering forward here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bernardo Silva gets into a good position. Schneider. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance! Wonderful goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 24.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the first... Oh, it's been cleared shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Grealish at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Cordoba grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah,
great chance! And another try! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's in plenty of space here. Well, they can break here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. And this is Bernardo Silva. Now it's Tonali. Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Number 1. The number 1 is...
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
We expected better, and so did he. Tries to pass it through. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Grealish. Owen. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cordoba grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tonali. Cordoba finding their passes. Nice interception, well timed. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Shot a goal! Great football, shot and save. Corner number 2 then.
Number 24. Bullet.
Chiellini can
Number
get it clear.
14.
He's in a good position here. That's good play.
Number 15.
It's made its way to him.
Number 9. Diego
Good showing.
Number 22. Abater. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Chelsea have their third corner. Header comes in!
Quality ball.
Owen. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Grealish. Tries a shot! Schneider. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead.
Hello everybody, and
ultimately
please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Point, guys. Tidak boleh kalah Pokemon. Pokemon.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar plays it in. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Drives, he's got full. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! It's in! They have got the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he was alert to it. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Zanetti. Now it's Hullet. Neymar going face to face with his great rival, who played through for the wide man. Neymar. And it's Bellingham. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, good take in a good area. Go for a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Hullet. And this is Schneider. And the finish! Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Alonso, nicely shaped ball. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run, and the through ball. That's very neat. Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fabinho. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. No, that's been intercepted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Messi. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball. Shapes to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Suarez really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Vinicius Junior! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Shot could be on.
There will be 1 minute added
Danger
time.
averted for now. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Now can he find a finish? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
The
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Best. And it's Snyder. Best. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Now that's well seen too.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Chance!
Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And this is Cruyff. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now who's going to be first to this? Out of play for a throw. Baresi. Rafael Varane. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Somewhat off target. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Bellingham. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. He gets big!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. He's beaten the line. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? It's there! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o. Eto'o! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square. And Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Mateus. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And he goes cross-field. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go back. Knocks it into space. Messi! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there.
And a chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Shot a goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Yeah. Messi. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Has a shot! And he's there to get it away. It's a good run down the right. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rafael Varane. To Thuram. Passes short and sharp. He's tried one! Oh, another save. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, look at the space here. And it's made a big chance! Now, who's going to be first to it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Thuram. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He came in hard, very hard. It's full kick. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's fabulous.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Referee's given a throw. Best. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. So nearly the perfect ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on, and this is Hullet. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
The pass is intercepted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Roberto Carlos, and it's Cruyff. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Busquets gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Best.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Eto. Thuram. Vieira, a man never lacking in drive or determination.
2 added minutes
Rafael
has been
Varane.
indicated.
Thuram. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cannavaro.
Well,
So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks so... series is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in...
And the shots!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, he's been... Isaac! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Mateus wins the duel this time. Best. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Best! Spread out to the left.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good for...
Has a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kachu! Goes for the shot! In he goes again!
He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That was a given. It always was.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hullet. Wriggles his way through. He has a look up. Tries to pass it through.
And a chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
with such a response.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. Royce. Passing nice and neat. Okazaki. Or Conte. Now it's Azar. Okazaki. Turan. Pull it. And it's Schneider. And they've got a throw. Turan. Maldini. And Mateus. And it's Royce. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here.
You'd be disappointed with them.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hazard is onto it in a flash. And he's on his way! He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shot a goal! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a sharp pass. And this is Royce.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Mateus has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. That is a brilliant interception. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Van der Ven. Now he's off and running. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Royce. Now it's Messi. And this is Pullet. And there's the whistle for half-time. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More
Just
of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And that's the second half started. Probing pass. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. This is Messi. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Mateus.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shapes the suit! Goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Kachu! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, just skips past. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and the...
And that is a truly outstanding save.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Kokchu. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Nakata. He's had a shot! Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Made out to the left flank. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah. No, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Best really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pull it. Best. Best very much a man of this moment. That is good strength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Royce. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says...
Orang Dawan, Bang. Oh, Dawan ini gimana, Bang?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Van Dijk reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
That is good alertness. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Robertson. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Driving forward. Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brighton with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been flattened there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chips it through. He can get that clear. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Hullet. And that could set him on his way. Look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Kane. Plenty to aim at here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Chance here to counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Amrabat is the team's great visionary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Strong running down that left flank. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. "30 minutes gone. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he spark a counter here? Schneider. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lee Kang in. And he's forced to go back. That'll be a throw. Busquets. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's had it taken off him. Decent progress down the left. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Throw-in. And here's Rafinha, played in deep, and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Amrabat wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Out to the right, Lee Kang-in. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Best. Rafinha. Probing pass. Can he get onto this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rafinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just eases him off the ball. Best place. Oh, what a clock! In for the pieces! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Tries a deft little ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, it's Kane! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi. That's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Amrabat.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lovely bit of skill. And this is Pullet. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's good running with the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Pullet. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. Kane, and here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's picked his way through and it's hoisted clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow...
All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Chelsea presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Terrific save by Abbiati. And he's missed altogether.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Maldini. And here's Messi. In with the challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? That's a throw. And it's Thuram. And this is Hullet. And Hullet!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea have their second corner now. Mateus! He's done very well to get to that.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Serginho, and he's managed to get free. Serginho, oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Haaland clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Serginho, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, and he shoots! It's fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they've got rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. And the through ball. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Haaland!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. This looks promising. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Beckham. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Stood up well to him there. Aubameyang. Beckham. Laid out to the left flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great ball, and he's in here. Haaland! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Best. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Olise. Mateus. And it's Messi.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's on it, can he get away? And that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Has a look and plays it forward. Beckham. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Serginho, he is one whose deliveries we all know about. Haaland. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Best.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Messi. That has not gone well. Schneider tries to pass it through. And it's Schneider. Messi. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Challenge just a bit.
80.314
Could be danger here.
spettatori.
He's picked his way through. Great chance! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that really is. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the goal.
David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Casillas claims comfortable. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. He big chance! He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Busquets proves too strong. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rice. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. He's gone for goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Now it's Villa. Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the throw. Cannavaro. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's their second corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Chelsea have their third corner. He rises! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Albert Ferrer. pressing high and with purpose. 15 minutes till half-time. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafinha. And now the breakaway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. David Villa. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Royce. David Villa. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Quality ball. Oh, good ball! Real chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh no, this does not look good. Cannavaro. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Acá, 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rafinha, can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Here we go again. Alisson clears. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konate, Van de Ven. Now Costa Curta, Olise, and it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Inzaghi! No mistake! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Takes a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Konate. Now it's Messi. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Konate. Referee's given a throw. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Royce. And here's Messi. Royce. Albert Ferrer. Now Costa Curta. Van de Ven. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Royce. Rafinha. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Filippo Inzaghi. El dorsal 7, Villa. El dorsal 11.
Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game.
El dorsal 22.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
El dorsal 17.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! It's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's having a go! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Schneider. Konate. Costa Curta. Bojan.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cannavaro. I think we're just about done here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that's neat.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Cannavaro. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Cantona. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And this is Hullet. Somewhat off target. And that's that. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Told you sum up what we've won. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. And a chance!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah, he is through here. Just eases him off the ball. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. It is a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Thuram. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 15 minutes is number 15.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. Zanetti. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Thuram can get it clear. Played back in. That's a decent clearance. And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Messi. He's got away. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball, nicely intercepted. That's a look and plays it forward. Well, played right into his path. He's in a good position here. And the finish! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he's just misjudged that one. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rui Costa. And Donadoni. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Donadoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. So what can they make of this? Some good work on the right flank here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think they're looking pretty good. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
corner then. Chelsea have their second corner now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. Ball is bounced loose now. Donatoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. Tries the cross. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5, Batistuta.
And we're underway again.
Number 14, Donadoni. Coming on the field, number 17,
And it's Hazard.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Really
11,
disappointed with that.
Hazard.
Pull it. Messi receives it in a good position here. So much time and space here. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's McManaman. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa does really well to win the ball there. And that looks a decent ball. Maldini wins the duel this time. Rui Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. That's the throw. And that is as far as they're going to go.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Schneider. It's a throw in. McManaman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Mateus. Well, that is one way to stop him. McManaman looking to penetrate. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Bullet. McManaman. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Now the ball in. And he's in on goal. Shoots!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no circumventing this opponent. All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply. Schneider. Azar. Now that's well seen too. Schneider. And it's Azar. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now who's going to be first to this? Serginho has it out wide and in space. Azar!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10. Coming on the field is number 6, Kane.
It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the team. He's gone for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Arsenal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
McManaman tries making a foray down the right. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Cantona. Rafinha. Rui Costa. Azar. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 27, Serginho.
A fair tumble under that challenge.
9, Rui Costa.
It's been slipped through. Here's can he finish? 4 added minutes on the board. Kane. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hit into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Bullets chasing after it. Eric Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's intervened well there. And the counter is on. And here's Rafael Leao. Batistuta. Mateus. Nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mateus. Oh, not quite. Cleared without complication. And that's a good ball. Davinta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And this is Snyder. He has found the way through. Okazaki. He's in a great position here. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davinta. Modric. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And here's Rafael Leao. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's a sharp pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram gets into thwarting. Indonesia with the corner, there first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he get it through? He's onside, shakes to shoot! Georgie Best, amazing! A finish of true class!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that was vital.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Messi. Okazaki. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Okazaki is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Batistuta. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's having a go! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that has added a real chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's Hullet. Chiellini. Estupinian. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Chiellini. Estupinian. And it's Chiellini. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafael Leao.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Modric. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Modric. Okazaki. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Rafael Leao. Busquets. Schneider.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17, Okazaki. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Eric Garcia gets rid without sophistication. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Estupinian. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Estupinian. And it's Chiellini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he shoots! Magnificent from Matías Cunha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's not.
Good chance here!
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Modric. Coming on the field is number 10, McAllister.
Tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 2, Eric Garcia. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Xabi Alonso.
Van Dijk. McAllister. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bebeto!
He's done very well to get to that.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Header! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Busquets. The final seconds now. And it's Salah. Rafael Leao. Batistuta gets flagged offside. And that will be the final act. Chelsea pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Oh, plenty, we hope.
Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That could spell trouble. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goals should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nicely intercepted. Alonso. Now, can they get him away? And the ball is out of play. And it's Snyder. Ball's gone out of play. That's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ruben Diaz. Ah, he's given it away. That has been slung wide. Batistuta. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Royce. And here's Yamal. Showing good feet. He's being urged to shoot. Skillfully cut out. Shot a goal! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus, now it's Pullet. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Messi. Royce. Massaro. It's Xabi Alonso. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal will try cutting inside here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Bullet. Now it's Messi. Best.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's just beyond his reach. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a promising position, and it's Royce. And this is Batistuta, opts to Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Best looking to add to his goal. He has found the way through. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schneider threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Xavi Alonso. Massaro challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Somewhat off target. Almost an hour gone. Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Decent chance! He's trying his... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bastoni gets good distance on it. Massaro, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And here's Batistuta. Schneider. And Royce! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bastoni gathers from the goal kick. Xavi Alonso charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chelsea needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Qué pulón.